Hello, you're welcome. It's Henry, the computer guy. Actually, previously we had talked about what we call the pages and the tables. Remember, we are still talking about what we call the insert tab. So when we open our document, we specifically talked about the insert tab and actually talked about the pages and the tables. So today we are going to look at what we call the illustrations. So under these illustrations here, first of all, we have the first icon, which tells us that we can insert a picture into our document. For example, if I have some dummy text here, for example, equals rand into, let's say, 5 to 6, they can give me some information, which is that. So now when I want to insert a picture into my work, I'll come onto pictures, so I'll click on it, then I'll check into my work, then I can insert. For example, I have some pictures onto my desktop, so I'll click on desktop. I'll come into that folder where I have that picture. Of course, it is under music. Then under music, I have many pictures here. For example, we have this, so I can double click onto it, or I click on it once, then I say insert. So that pic is going to be inserted into our work. We can as well change or make some modifications onto this pic. For example, there are some picture styles we have here, which, for example, we can come and say we can make it this way, we can make it look this way. There are many items we can change onto that picture. Are we saying? So you can move your cursor or your pointer into any item that you really want to change into that picture or into that picture form. So you can change that picture according to what the question says. You can as well, for example, if we undo or we reverse the action we have done, we can as well come onto this and remove the background as the picture. We can first of all make some corrections. We can make it this way, we can make it any way that you feel like. We can change the color, we can put it into this color. We can also change the artistic effects. There are many here. For example, we can use this. So you're seeing the changes that we are really inserting into our document. There are many changes we can really make onto that picture. Are we together? Now, we can also compress the picture. We can change a picture to another picture. For example, if you had got it, but this one requires us to use internet. Of course, we are not connected to the internet, so we won't use that. So we can compress the picture. So compressing is like you're reducing the size of the picture. Then we can reset the picture such that it goes back to its original format as actually the way we inserted it in the beginning. Now we have seen some of the styles here. We can change the picture border, for example, to a color red. Are you seeing on the outline? So we can change the color to red. We can come and change to red. Sorry about the mouse. We can click on it and change the outline to any color of your choice. You can put a blue, you can put a red, yellow, any color that you feel like. That is the outline. Then we can also change the picture effects. There are many here. We can provide it with a shadow. We can use the preset. As you're moving, the items will be showing you the modifications that you'll be applying onto that picture. Then we can also change the picture layout. I see we can change them in this format, we can change it in this format, we can change it in this format. There are many items or formats that we can change the picture into. Then we can also change the direction or the position of the picture. We have many of them here. They are telling us we can come here, we can come here, down, down, down. So it goes on moving into your document depending on what you have chosen into your document. Now we have the wrapping. Remember, this picture was just in between here, but it has been wrapped around the words. So what does wrapping mean, or text wrapping mean, or wrap text mean? It means that it will configure, or that feature will configure an object to move along with text. So now we are seeing our picture, it is in between the text that we are having. So that picture has been wrapped around the the text that we have been having here. So now we can come and change the modifications, or we can modify that wrapping and say we can put it, let's say make it square, we can make it tight, we can make it through, for example. If it is that, then we can come back, we can even move it behind text such that it appears the words are passing on to the top of the what, of the picture. There are many items we can change. There are many here. Selection pane. Now we can then align it to the left, we can align to the center, right, distribute it horizontally, vertically. There are many items. We can rotate our picture and do this. Are we together? You can see we can modify that picture in any way that we feel like. Oh, now we have this other item which says that crop. Remember, we can crop this picture or remove or trim part of that that picture, or that picture that we have inserted there. Are we together? Now remember, we can select objects. I told you in the last or previous tutorials that we can select an object. That means I click onto this one. I've used this selection. Remember, I've been outside. Let's say I cannot select this picture now. I'm just selecting the words. But if I want to select that picture, I'll come on to select. We did that one in previous videos, so you can come and say select object. So it can give you an allowance of selecting that object. Double click on it. It will give us the other options that we had been using. So now we can crop that picture and remove or trim part of it. So you click onto this. It is going to give you an allowance of removing some part of that picture. You can drag up to any location of your choice, then click aside. It is going to trim part of that that picture. Again, we can come and select object. So we click on it. That means that if I double click on it, it takes me back. So in most cases, they always give you dimensions of which they want you to use. So when I give you dimensions of the picture, let's say change it to height of this and width of this, you come down here and put all those items. Oh, remember we talked about the toolbox launcher that you can as well be provided with more questions. Let's say keeping the aspect ratio, let's say there are many items we can put onto that picture. So if you're not seeing them, you can always come down into the toolbox launcher. So specifically, this video has been all about inserting a picture into our document. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.